Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Mr. Zaman and here's what I bring to you all from the world of medicine. Vitamin D levels affect the body's response to anti-cancer immunotherapy, shows study. New research indicates that for patients with advanced skin cancer, it may be important to maintain normal vitamin D levels when receiving immunotherapy medications called immune checkpoint inhibitors. The findings are published by Wiley Online in Cancer. Vitamin D has many effects on the body, including regulation of the immune system. Siesta duration linked to higher risk of obesity, metabolic syndrome and hypertension, shows study. A new study led by investigators from Brigham and Women's Hospital assessed more than 3,000 adults from a Mediterranean population, examining the relationship of siestas and siesta duration with obesity and metabolic syndrome. The researchers found that those who took siestas of 30 minutes or longer were more likely to have a higher body mass index, higher blood pressure, and a cluster of other conditions associated with heart disease and diabetes compared to those without siestas. However, for those who had short siestas, also known as power naps, this increased risk for obesity and metabolic alterations was not present. In contrast, short siesta takers were less likely to have elevated systolic blood pressure than those who took no siestas. Connect, unplug and do good. These are the wellness tips for substance use and mental health recovery. Wellness is big business and every year millions of people commit to living happier, healthier lives. But for people with substance use and mental health disorders, the concept of wellness isn't a typical part of recovery. Margaret Swarbrick, professor and associate director of the Rutgers Center of Alcohol and Substance Use Studies, is working to change that. Her latest contribution, Journey to Wellness, is an easy-to-use 20-page guide co-created with people in recovery. Many recovery programs are built around steps. Do this first for a prescribed amount of time, then proceed. Brain function changes persist for months in long COVID cases, shows study. Months after COVID-19, previously infected people with persistent neuropsychiatric symptoms had abnormal brain activity during memory tests, with less activity in brain regions normally used for memory tasks, but more activity in other areas of the brain, according to new research published in the online issue of Neurology. Despite these changes and the ongoing complaints of problems with memory, concentration and fatigue, people who had COVID-19 had cognitive test scores similar to those who never had a history of COVID-19. However, people who had long COVID had greater brain activation on a working memory task compared to people without prior COVID-19 infections. That's all for today. Stay tuned to Medical Dialogues for latest updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe and press the bell icon.